What's good, y'all? It's the Corny Kid podcast with your boy Michelangelo Lee Greta III.
Wagwan, I'm Willy.
And we have an audience member, Dirty Dan, aka Juice the Kid. Everybody give it up for him via snaps.
On Skinny.
And the topic today we have is religious teachings, or should religious teachings be taught at schools?
No.
Straight into it. Why are you so against this thing?
Alright, look, it's a great notion, right? Having these kids learn about, Jesus and all that. But the thing is, right, the problem, if you have students learning about one God and they believe in another, they're not going to follow what they're learning.
Yeah.
So realistically, right, students that are Christians can learn about Jesus on Sundays, on Saturdays, on Wednesdays, on their own time. But if you put that in school, where there's been a strict thing set in the government that's called separation of church and state, you start to have issues there with probably different parents of kids from other religions too, that don't want their kids to start learning this stuff.
I understand those points, but then again, it could also be like an elective class, because I understand the whole freedom from separation from state and government. But what about like your First Amendment right, freedom of speech, right? Express your opinion, express your your beliefs, right? Not force it, but make them open-minded to those principles, make them learn those principles, make them apply those principles, and also. You don't have to be a mandatory class for your main point of, forcing on to people, right? And also, if there's like new Christian kids who just believe, who came into faith, but they don't have like a community of believers, they can take that class, hang out with other believers, deepen their faith, not just from the teacher, but from the own students' advice. It will be like the class where, the teacher teach, but the student can also lead too, like a Bible study, if you know what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
And there's just countless benefits, right? Like the principles, like you could just become a better person overall if you learn these principles, right? And at the end of the day, these kids in high school, they're the future of our society. We might as well want, them to be the best people as possible and to breed a good new generation, right? Speaking of the newer generation, we got some younger folks here. Canelo, Rod Wave, come on.
Yeah.
Rod Wave, Canelo, welcome to the podcast. What are y'all take on the topic of religion being taught in schools or not?
Man, we need this. We need to teach our youth, yo. The times are getting crazy, man.
Morality is necessary.
Man, y'all all wrong. Come on. What y'all want? What y'all want from me? We can't have this stuff, man. You realize we can't have these kind of things. We can't have this stuff. Come on now. Come on.
Hey, man.
Square up, man. Square up.
How about you, Joe, man?
I'm gonna square up on you too. I'm gonna crash out right now. Alright, buddy. I got Come on now, buddy. Wax off. What you want?
This is why religious teachers should be taught in school, because kids these days be so violent, bro. That's the end.